What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and I'm back at you with episode number 2 of my Washington Redskins Playbook tutorial. Now, some of you may have seen this episode already. I uploaded it last week, but there was a problem with the file, a problem with the video, and it kept kind of glitching out, and then towards the end it just totally went blank, but you could still hear the audio. So I had to record it again, and that's what we're doing right now. In the very first episode, now if you missed it, make sure you go check it out. We went over 2 plays in a single back formation. There's one more play that I discovered in that same formation that I want to show you guys really quickly. It's a very basic run. And then after that, we're going to get into one other single back formation and 4 different plays out of that formation that I really like to run. A lot of them I just kind of discovered. So again, in the last episode, episode number 1, we checked out the single back tight doubles, and I showed you guys the halfback dive and the slot corner. So play number 3 out of that formation is the halfback win back. It's the X option right in the middle of the screen. And I learned this one, or I discovered this play because I was playing against somebody who I could tell was using the Redskins playbook. I was playing them online, and some of the plays just looked really familiar. And then he started running this play on me, and it just got really good yardage against me, and then I decided to start running it myself. And as you can see, I'm doing nothing extra, no type of audibles or hot routes or, you know, reverses, nothing. It just really gets good blocking. And I like to try to attack this middle hole and then eventually get to the outside. If you have a speedier back, you know, Mark Ingram's more of a power back, but if you have a speedier back, you're going to be able to get to the outside pretty quickly and get some good yardage. So go ahead and try this play out. Nice broken tackle there because the block was not held by the offensive lineman. But yeah, go ahead and try this play out, mix it up with the other 2 plays that I showed you guys in that formation, and I think that you're really going to have some success with it. So we'll stop running that play and let's get into the second formation from the single backs, and it's going to be out of the normal skins. And there's 4 plays, so I'll go over the 2 basic ones. The first is the halfback inside zone. It's the middle option here, the X option. And again, it's not really anything special. No audibles need to be made. The only thing that I would advise you is you want to attack the hole that's going to be between your tight end and your right tackle. So you want to try to get in between those 2 guys. Now there, the hole didn't really open up, but normally when I play this, and for all my Madden Ultimate Team people, this is a really good play to run against the computer and solo challenges. But usually that hole opens up a little better, and that's normally where I like to attack. I find if I try to get in between the right guard and the right tackle, the hole closes up pretty quickly, and you know, you can't really cut back or juke too quickly in this year's game or pretty much any next-gen game. So it's an awkward area to be on the field. So I like to attack again, in between the right tackle and the tight end. So I'm not sure who, off the top of my head, who New Orleans' right tackle is, but between him and Jimmy Graham, you see I'm getting some really nice push and just getting up the field. You know, 5 to 6 yards of play there. They kind of sent a quarterback blitz, so that was able to stop it. So there's the first running play. Again, there's one other running play in this same formation that we're going to go over, and nothing complicated. It's the halfback zone weak, and whoops, want to do random play there? No. Okay, and this one's just a run to the left. I normally kind of attack where the left tackle is, and then bounce it to the outside is usually where I'm able to get. Now my left tackle just got absolutely abused there and did not hold a block, but normally you'll find that they're able to, and you can kind of get that push outside and usually break it upfield. Again, man, like all the plays or most of the plays that I run, you don't have to do anything too special to make these plays work. No crazy audibles, no crazy motions or anything like that. I mean, you can experiment with kind of switching other things up, but I don't do anything different to these plays. I just run them the way that they are designed to be run, and not getting really any good examples in this practice mode right here. And again, you got to keep in mind this is on all Madden setting. I wanted to go against the hardest computer setting just to kind of show you when these plays do work. That they work very well. So those are the 2 running plays. I'm sure you can find other running plays in the same formation to mix it up, but those are my favorite 2 to play. I think they kind of have like the first play. There's a halfback cutback that looks very similar to the first play that we ran out of that other formation to start this video off. So the next play I want to go over is the PA fork, the triangle option down at the bottom of the screen. This is a really, really good play to run once you have been crushing your opponent with those two runs that I've been showing you. And you got to have patience on some of the pass plays. So there I had nothing open. I had to dump it off to Mark Ingram. But my main target, the main guy that we want to go to is triangle. And as you can see, I just threw a bad pass there. So this thing really destroys man defense. Zone defense, you more so got to pick your spots, but it looks like here I'm going to get a zone, and I'm going to find Kenny Stills cutting over the middle. So basically, man defense, you're going to always have triangle open, and a lot of times you can go for the home run and have square open as well. Zone defense, you're going to want to look for X and circle, so the tight end and the wide receiver in a zone. It looks like they're sitting back in another zone here, so I'm going to just find Kenny Stills. Hopefully we can get an example of them playing man, because that's where I've had most success. That was a bad read, but a good catch. Great catch right there. He played zone there, and I got lucky on that pass, to be honest. All right, here it looks like we might get some man coverage, and it can get a little crowded and congested over there sometimes. And when it does, you want to more so look for your square option. That time, that was a terrible read by me. Of course, when I recorded this video earlier, the first time around, and it, you know, with all the glitches, that video, I was getting great examples of this play, especially with the triangle receiver. Let's see, here comes a man. I'm gonna wait for it to clear out, and I don't know what happened there, but this is another one for all my MUT people that works really, really good on solo challenges. I'm gonna find Kenny Stills there. That was a dangerous pass. We'll run it once more. I'm not getting the best examples, but I always say, man, you gotta try these plays out yourself. Woo, that was close. But you gotta try these plays out yourself in practice mode. Get a feel for them. I don't really suggest just jumping in a game and running these plays, because it's not gonna work out for you. Trust me, you want to get a feel of where your receivers are going to be when you want to throw the ball. You want to get a feel for, and there we go. I got to float it up to get my guy there. That's a nice over-the-shoulder catch. But you just want to get a feel for everything, kind of like that right there. The bullet pass wasn't open, so I had to float it up there. This time, the bullet pass should be open, but a nice jump on the ball by the defender there. So I'll run it once more. I'm running this play way too many times. Trying to get, here's another floater example, just ran out of space. So let's just move on to the next play. I'm done failing with that one. Trust me, it does work though. And we'll go to the last play, and this one has been a lot of fun for me. Again, single back, normal skins, and it's the short skins post. And we're going to hit the square option. We'll go to random play for the defense. And the one adjustment I like to make is my triangle receiver. I want to put him in a slant. So triangle, triangle, and then your right stick, tap it to the right. So there's a slant. This one, you want to look to see if your opponent's playing zone or man-to-man coverage. If he's playing zone, you want to look for X, which is Jimmy Graham, the tight end. If he's playing man-to-man, you are going to eat him alive with Marcus Colston, your triangle receiver. So it looks like we're getting a zone here. You just got to be patient, and you really got to be aware of the safeties over the top when you're throwing that. But luckily we got what we wanted there. This looks like it's probably going to be another zone. So you just want to, I could have put a little more touch on that pass. And again, you got to be a little patient. This is definitely one that you need to practice in the practice mode. There should be Jimmy Graham. I put too much touch on that one, but we still got it to him in time. I hope we can get example. I guess the computer just doesn't want to play man. But there's an example of finding the triangle receiver, and I'm telling you, because of the routes that your tight end and your wide receiver, the circle receiver run, they just clear out that whole side of the field, and it usually leaves your triangle guy just wide open. You just got to have a little patience, hang in there in the pocket, and you saw Marcus Colston just wide open and a ton of field in front of the receiver. Once they go ahead and catch that pass, we'll run it once more and see what we get. It looks like a blitz. So, yeah, I went to triangle there. I just couldn't get the pass off in time. So, when you want to get a quicker pass off, another thing I like to do with triangle is put them in a drag route. So you're going to hit a hot route, then select Colston, and then you're going to tap down on your right stick to put him in a drag route. And it's the same concept. You want to clear out that side of the field, and once you see Colston coming across the field wide open, he can eat up a ton of yards after the catch. Now there, he's kind of double teamed. It was more of a zone, but they were playing Mark Ingram as well there. And I'm going to show you guys a cool little wrinkle to this play once I'm able to kind of get where I want to get with it. But there's just Jimmy Graham wide open. You just got to take what the defense gives you on this one. That was more of a dangerous pass. And you may have saw it on your screen there, but there's a really cool lateral that you can make on this play. I wouldn't really suggest it in a close online game, but if you're just having some fun and you want to try to get a highlight reel play, once in a while I'm able to pitch it off to the running back, and he just, he's not throwing it where I want him to throw it now. But every once in a while you're able to kind of pitch it off to the running back, and then he can just cruise into the end zone untouched for a touchdown here. So here comes a safety blitz. And that time, my my running back just decided to block. So, again, I'm going to wrap this video up because we're getting kind of long on time here. Practice it, get a feel for it. But these plays have really, Jimmy Graham beasting out there. These plays have really, really worked for me, especially this last one I'm showing you guys. So, again, get a good feel for what you're trying to do with it, get in that practice mode. And I hope they work out for you. If they did, if you've been enjoying this series so far, be sure to click that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe as well for more Madden 25. I lied, more Madden 15 tips. And I'll be back. I'll definitely be back soon with another episode of this. It's not going to take as long between episodes for the next one to drop. So episode number 3, we'll still get into some non-shotgun pass and run plays coming up next. So be on the lookout for that. It's Popular Stranger. I'm out. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.